Oh no, I think I started it a little too late. You may not have gotten the full Nintendo. Sorry, just ate dinner. So it's a little but anyway. Alright, let me get this posted. Alright, there we go. Woo! I've been waiting for this day. I've been waiting for this day. So, everyone who is here is probably fully aware of the fact that today, November 17th, 2023, is the release date of the Super Mario RPG remake. But a lot of you also probably know that today is the 20th anniversary of the Mario & Luigi series, thanks to the release date of Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga being November 17th, 2003 in North America. I don't know why they released the first two Mario & Luigi games in North America first, but that's just how it turned out. So, tonight, now that we've done our little share of Super Mario RPG streaming, we are going to get started with Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. We're going to celebrate the 20th anniversary of this game by doing a full, and I mean full, 100% completion playthrough, including a lot of things that probably would not be normally considered 100% completion for this game, which is trying to get as much of the gear as possible. Unfortunately, not all of the gear in the game can be obtained, because there's some situations that are like a this or that type thing. But we'll try to get most of it. We will try to get most of it. So, with that said, hi everyone. Hi Andre. Hi Dry. Hi Kirby. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. This is one of my favorite games of all time, and I am more than happy to be celebrating this game's 20th anniversary tonight. I do wish I could have done it a little bit earlier, but I ended up getting a little too caught up playing Super Mario RPG. I did it for much longer than I thought I would. But yes, this will be a 100% completion series. I'm not going to gloss over anything. We are going to take a deep look into this game. And there's going to be some bonuses after the fact. Like, we're probably going to have a stream where we check out the 3DS remake, not play the full game, because I don't want to do a second full series. But, you know, we'll have a stream where we check out the 3DS remake, just show what it's like, you know, all that. We'll have a stream where we check out the beta-ROM. Like, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with this series. I can't promise it'll be weekly, unfortunately, because Super Mario RPG is probably going to be my primary focus for now. And I still have Mario plus Rabbids. But, you know, I think we're going to have fun. That said, I have something to reveal to you all. So, those of you who were here for the Super Mario RPG stream have already seen this, because I did already reveal this earlier. But, for those who weren't here, I have been working on a big project for the past month. Well, really the past few months. I've been planning this for a long time, but especially like this past month, I really kicked it into high gear to make sure I got this done on a basic level at least. Everyone say hello to... Oh my god, a face reveal? A face reveal? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a face reveal? Yes, I have a PNG tuber model now. I made it myself. I drew every little frame, all three of them. But, you know, and I also drew like a little, like a whole border thing and everything. You know, just to help my streams feel just a little bit more official. Not official, but like more like I actually care about them, you know? I feel like this is something that I should have done a long time ago, and I'm glad that I've got it done now. Also, you may have noticed, yes, I did make a custom version of this whole scene, specifically for the Game Boy Advance games, specifically for Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. Because I wanted this series to be perfect. We are going to be perfect about this series. But anyway... It was you who said sleeping would be good. Just leaving away. Uh-oh. Aw. What a shame. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. Completely new game here, by the way. Completely new game. I have not touched this game at all. Not the North American version. I've been playing around with the PAL version. that's mostly for testing purposes. I just wanted to make sure this version was untouched for this series. So here we go. I will not be reading the text, by the way. I will not be reading the text. I know I normally do that with my playthroughs, but I will not be doing that this time because this game is very near and dear to my heart. I don't know how the phrase goes. Basically, I like this game a lot, and I don't want to potentially ruin it for anyone with like really weird or cringy voice acting. I will, of course, read text that I think is important to point out, but it won't be in a silly character voice or anything. So, without further ado, let's begin. I like how in this ambassador costume, the Bean Kingdom ambassador looks like a pea pod. Just like a little pod of beans or peas or whatever. Damn, she's dead. They killed her. And say hello to the Mario House theme that I obsess over too much. Alright, get out of the way, Luigi. Okay, so. Oh, the 3 to 4 is good. You could probably enlarge chat then. I probably could. I was just too lazy. Maybe for future streams, I'll fix it up. I don't know. I feel like I'd probably have to set up like a separate chat thing to enlarge it, because the way OBS works, I'm literally using like the same chat source for both this layout and the 16:9 layout. So, you know, the princess is dead, long live the queen. Oh my god, Queen Bean from the Bean Kingdom. I for one find it odd that I'm replaying the OG Superstar Saga despite slightly modding the remake soundtrack. Well, I mean, you do you, I guess. I'm playing Superstar Saga because I like Superstar Saga, you know? Personally, if you like Superstar Saga more than Superstar Saga, then you should play Superstar Saga. But I don't know. Superstar Saga has a special place in my heart, so I'm gonna play Superstar Saga instead. But yeah. So, lucky me. This little beginning segment here, thank God. I did kind of have to rush, which is why the thumbnail looks like it's just a zoomed-in screenshot and why the description's kind of bleh, you know? I had to rush this a little bit because of the Super Mario RPG stream taking up too much time, because I'm dummy. But, you know, I actually don't know where I was going with that. I was going somewhere. Right, this beginning segment. Okay, so I didn't have to, like, look up anything for it. Thank God. I have to, like, look up some stuff relating to Superstar Saga to make sure I can get, like, a good guide so that this series doesn't feel like a mess, I guess. And so I don't miss any of the permanently missables, because there are just a few permanently missables in this game. Not that I think I'll miss them, but, you know, they're there. So... Thank God this beginning segment is like super simple. I don't have to look anything up. I don't think there's any hidden blocks or anything in this first area that we're going to be exploring today. We're going to be playing all the way up to the end of Hoo Hoo Mountain. And by the end of Hoo Hoo Mountain, I mean we beat the boss of Hoo Hoo Mountain, and that's where we're pretty much going to stop. Would a male get red upon seeing another male naked if he wasn't gay? Let that sink in. Oh my God. Hi, Henry. So, something I love about Superstar Saga, I'm definitely going to, like, nerd out in this series a lot. Something I love about Superstar Saga is how simple the battle system is compared to the later Mario and Luigi games. Did you ever forget? Nope. I probably should read the tutorial stuff just for, like, showing it off, I guess, but I don't care. Anyway, this battle system is very simplistic compared to later Mario and Luigi games. Like, all the attacks that you can pull off are super quick. All the enemy attacks are super quick. Like, it doesn't feel like this game is ever actually wasting your time, you know? Except for in these tutorials. But, you know. Anyway, what do we got? Like 3 more hits, maybe? I think it's like 5 total jumps before Bowser's down. But yeah, even like the jump attack. Not that I'm saying that the double jump is a bad thing, but I do like how simple the jump attack is in this game. It's literally just, boop, you just bounce on the enemy once, and that's it. This whole game's battle system is like so quick compared to later entries, and I love it. It's part of why I like this game so much at this point, because it's the only one that I feel like I can replay and not get bored of in the middle of fighting, you know? Even Bowser's Inside Story at this point, I kind of play games more for gameplay nowadays, so Bowser's Inside Story has kind of lost a little bit of its, just a little bit of its charm, I guess. Because that game is, it's got a better story than it has better gameplay. Not saying the gameplay is bad, but the story's better. But I kind of play mostly for the gameplay these days, so Superstar Saga kind of took over as my favorite Mario and Luigi game. But anyway. I should probably not talk in the middle of cutscenes. Maybe. And kaboom! Hi Henry, Stephen, okay. So off on an adventure yet again. I just hope your long vacation hasn't left you out of shape. You can stretch out and warm up here in this plaza. Okay, so first thing we gotta show. Talk to everyone around here. Yada yada yada. Whoopsie. Bowser isn't that way. I've been trying to tell you he's not there. Don't you listen? You know what? You're a real pest. And guess what else? You still can't go that way. Alright, yeah, I think he just loops from that point. Okay. I just wanted to show, I wanted to show that off. I think it's hilarious that one of the toads just calls Mario a pest. Anyway, this toad. You lost your mushroom. I will get it for you. Just kidding. Bye! Here you go. So if you do give the mushroom back, then he'll actually give you a super mushroom in return. Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. You keep the mushroom, and you get a super mushroom on top of that. So, there you go. Nothing over here. We do have a block over here. Unfortunately, one thing that's going to make trying to complete this game a little bit difficult is the fact that because it's the first game, it's kind of a little bit primitive in some areas. That being, it doesn't really have any completion trackers. I don't think it even keeps track of how many beans you've gotten in each area. So, like, we really have to keep track of that stuff ourselves, which is why I have to look up a bunch of stuff and make sure I can, like, get a good outline, you know? As soon as we get to Bean Bean Kingdom, it's gonna be... Or, I'm sorry, Bean Bean Field, it's gonna be something else. Alright, he's been separated. Bowser has gone... Oh wait, I'm sorry, we don't know that information yet. He went that way. Alright, now we know that information. Let's go ahead and give it to him. I don't think this is required for completion in any way, but you do get something for pointing him in the right direction, so I would recommend doing it. Royal speech bombs. The villain who stole the lovely boots of the princess has fled to the Bean Bean Kingdom. Mario has reportedly been tapped for the rescue mission. As per usual, Luigi will stay home to guard the home front. No, he won't. It's fine. For me, Bowser's Inside Story is nothing but a boss rush to me. It's kind of mid to low tier. Really? Well, I wouldn't say it's that much. I think Bowser's Inside Story is a really cool game. It's just, I've played the game enough times that it's like, the gameplay has gotten a little old to me. Like, I don't enjoy the Bowser gameplay nearly as much as I enjoy the Mario and Luigi gameplay. Which, you know, it's good on the first playthrough and maybe the first couple playthroughs, but when you've played this game a lot, the Bowser gameplay just starts to feel a lot slower than the Mario and Luigi gameplay, and considering that's like half the game, you know, that's... it kinda... yeah. My favorite gibberish? What did he say? Did he say... What's that? I don't want to learn about action icons. Bye. Or is it... I'm gonna do a battle. Ugh, I can't do the gibberish today. I'm sorry. I had like these perfect Mario impressions last night, and now I just can't do them. I don't know why. My voice is acting up today. Can't find my precious belonging? Sure. Yoink. Look at these absolutely delicious Toad designs. No, really though, I love them. The character designs in this game are really wacky and just... honestly, overall, very cool. I love them a lot. He will never do that jump again. Go ahead and save. Something I like about this game is because it's all themed around, like, traveling and stuff, your menu is like, well, you'll see, but the save points, they're little save albums, like you're writing in a journal. I love it. Hoo-Hoo Mountain, Oho Ocean, Chucklehuck Woods, Tiki Valley, so much to see. Recorded all my travels on my save album. Wow, so they really just, like, name drop a lot of the big locations in the game. That's pretty cool. Bowser's Koopa Cruiser is parked just up ahead. One beam machine. Okay, it's time you were on your way. Rushing headfirst into battle. Yada yada yada. Save album. Okay, cool. Yeah, so now that we have the suitcase, we can not open it up. It's weird. He says you can press select to open the suitcase, but then you actually can't open it up just yet. You have to wait just a little bit longer. Just a little bit. It's a little weird. Not gonna lie. Anyway, how's everyone doing tonight? Oh, look. Here's the Koopa that we guided this way. Sorry. Almost all the areas are named after synonyms for laugh. That is true. This game is also a very laughter, silly, goofy game. You know, it's very themed around that sort of stuff. You will find all sorts of, like, silly little faces plastered everywhere, and that's part of why I like this game so much. It's not afraid to be silly. It's not afraid to be silly. Like, later Mario Luigi games are always, like, so serious, but this game... I mean, there's maybe, like, 2 serious moments in it, and then it just goes right back to being goofy anyway. Like, the expression work and everything in this game is very, very goofy, and I love it. It's part of what makes this game so fun to play. You know? Like, it's just fun, looking at all these little smiles and everything as you're playing. Smiles and weird faces like that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel a little empty just not doing the voice acting. I've gotten so used to it that it's like, it's killing me to just sit here in silence and not read out all the text. I wonder what Booster's been doing while waiting? You mean Bowser? Standing there, I guess. I don't know. Except for one deserter. So, like, whoa, the Joy-Cons are vibrating like crazy. I mean, my GameCube controller that I'm totally holding. Ooh. So anyway, one deserter, huh? So they already had Luigi, like, on the flight list, apparently. Why? I thought, like, didn't they just... I don't know. Anyway, Koopa Cruiser is pretty cool in this game because Bowser supposedly just built it recently. And then the next game contradicts that. But we're not going to worry about the next game right now. That's not important for now. Here we go. Let's take a good look. So here's the thing. So our menu is a suitcase, and we have little passports and everything. That's our stat menus. I love it. Like, I actually love it. And of course, we can't really do anything with gear right now. We don't have any of that, but, you know, we've got some items. We've got some. Imagine if they didn't bring Luigi and this was just Mario Superstar Saga. Bro, it would be Super Mario RPG 2, but, like, with nobody. It's just Mario. Mario's the only guy. Maybe, I don't know, Peasley? Prince Peasley. I could, you know what? If this were more like a traditional Mario RPG, I could or I'm sorry, just more like a traditional RPG in general, I could totally see Prince Peasley actually being a party member. Alright, what do you ask? Ready? Press start to switch positions. Okay. Wait, what? Recently added a new member. He's in training until we land in the Bean Bean Kingdom. Oh, no. The most themed menu of the games? Yeah, really. I mean, like, Bowser's Inside Story tried somewhat. I mean, Partners in Time kind of continued with the idea of, like, ooh, you know, it's a suitcase, because Stuffwell's your menu. But, I mean, it doesn't really hit the same, because they already did that. And it was just better in Superstar Saga, not gonna lie. And then you have Bowser's Inside Story, which was like, oh, you have the star menu or whatever. I'm sorry, the what? And I think they just kind of stopped trying after that point, from what I remember. Or maybe they kept bringing back the star menu, I guess, and Starla was like your partner character or whatever. That's another thing about Superstar Saga I like. There's no, like, arbitrary partner guide character. Like, everyone that teaches you stuff in this game is just completely different characters that all happen to be red and green duos. Like, I love that so much more, because it's so much better not having a character just constantly speak for Mario and Luigi. You know? And constantly be like, oh, hey, I just got this great idea. What if you do this? No, it makes much more sense for there to just be, like, a bunch of random characters who happen to know these techniques. And they're the ones that teach them. Like, why did Starlo get this idea that, like, oh, they should drill into the ground? What? This game's just better. This is actually a completion series. This is not celebrating the Mario and Luigi series anniversary. No, this is actually a conversion stream to make every Mario and Luigi fan that watches this like Superstar Saga more. I'm kidding. I'll stop berating the other Mario and Luigi games now. I'm just saying this one's better. You know? You know, I'm just going to talk over the text. I don't really care. So, the fact that 20 years has passed since this game came out is like... I don't know, it's not actually that crazy to me. That would have been a lie if I actually continued there. But, it's just weird to think about the fact that this series, my favorite video game series, like, of all time, like, more than Paper Mario. I like Mario and Luigi more than Paper Mario. it's weird to think that this series is 20 years old now. Like that's a thing. It's 20 years. It didn't even make it to 20 years. The Mario Luigi series died in 2019. It didn't even make it to 20 years. But still, like I'm really, I love this series a lot. So it's, you know, this anniversary was kind of the perfect excuse to, I don't know, just like stream this series again on my channel, you know? Stream this game. Stream these games. Alright. So, fun fact about this camera segment, everyone knows this. You can hold a different direction for a pose or whatever. I'm gonna hold this one. Just kidding. But anyway, but the thing is, what's very interesting is it's like the game takes a screenshot of the exact frame that you're on. Like, it's not like the remake. In the remake, they literally just have like preset pictures that are at a higher resolution than the in-game sprites, I guess. And they use those depending on like which picture you had taken. In this game, no, they straight up just take a screenshot of like exactly what frame of every animation you're on whenever you get your picture taken. So like if Luigi's on like this one frame of his scared animation where he's got like his left arm raised and his right arm's like kind of down, that's what's going to be your passport photo. And I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I think I like that more because it's like you can get some really goofy pictures out of it with like a smear frame or whatever, you know? But it gets even better because there's another spot later in the game. There's another spot where you can take more passport photos, and that spot has different sets of poses that you can do from what you can do here. And on top of that, not only are there different sets of poses, but it also updates throughout the game. So it's like, I think there's like 4 or 5 times that it updates, and you end up with like a new set of poses that you can do. So we're gonna go back. I'm gonna look up when it updates, if that information is available. And we're gonna go back, like after every chapter pretty much, see if the poses are any different. And if they are, well, new passport photo time. We're just gonna have fun with it. We're gonna have fun. But for now, look at that. Really stretched out. Here we go. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, he looks like a surfboard. He looks like a surfboard. That's funny. It'd be funny if Luigi's surfboard happened. Oh my god, no way. Funny Luigi surfboard. Anyway, here's the Koopa that we guided earlier. And this is your reward for guiding him to this ship. You get a free one-up mushroom. With some really funny sprite layering. You don't really get to see it super well here, though. Anyway, casually gets inside your suitcase. I was about to say, gosh, imagine how it would have been, or how it would have been to have a new Mario Luigi game this year. I would have loved that, honestly. I'm fine with the Mario Luigi series where it is right now, but I would have loved a new Mario Luigi game at some point after Paper Jam. Okay, am I talking too quietly? I think I'm talking too quietly. The avatar's not really updating. Anyway. I would like if we could get a new Mario Luigi game someday, but I'm not really in a hurry to get it at this point because I've kind of just accepted that, like, the series is where it is right now, you know? And all these other Mario RPGs are getting these huge renaissances. Renaissance? I don't know. And, you know, it's a good time. It's a good time all around. So I'm not really in a rush to get Mario Luigi, you know? Like, I'm really focused on Super Mario RPG and Paper Mario right now. I learned that you could do that with a camera and had a lot of fun with it. That's cool. That Luigi! That Luigi! That Luigi! Oh my god, that Luigi! In the suitcase? I'm sorry, I was behind on chat. I'm guessing in the suitcase. Yeah. Yep. Your fault for having it in my way. Alright, so here's the thing. Normally I would decline tutorials, right? This is a tutorial. Why should I do a tutorial? So I'm gonna decline it. Ah! But it's okay, because I'm gonna do it anyway. And that's like an actual thing. I don't know why. You can decline the tutorial, but if you break this barrel open... Or actually, I think if you break the next barrel open too, you're still gonna get a tutorial. So, like, there's no point in declining it. Like, it's gonna happen either way. But, whatever. More experience for me. So, I'll take it. I love that this game gave the one mushroom a different function instead of an instant extra life in a pile of lives. Yeah. I mean, it kind of serves a similar function to the pick-me-up in Super Mario RPG and the life shroom in Paper Mario. It's kind of a similar function. The life shroom, granted, that like automatically revives you, but you know, they probably just needed some sort of item that could act as like a revival. And hey, that's literally just the one-up mushroom, so let's do it. You know. Anyway. It's so funny how nobody in this world knows Luigi's name, by the way. You can not only dodge, but counterattack as well. Anyway, I do apologize. My commentary is probably going to be very dry in this first Superstar Saga stream, but that's just because, like, I already streamed for 5.5 hours earlier with Super Mario RPG, so I'm kind of, like, out of things to talk about. I'm really having to improvise here and just pull stuff out of, like, the back of my head. So, if the commentary's dry, I apologize. I promise it'll be better in later streams whenever I'm not streaming 2 times in one day. Definitely glad they didn't figure out how to implement lives in an RPG. I mean, they probably would have just made the game harder, which I would have welcomed, not gonna lie. I think this game's a little easy. Especially this original version. Like, it's a really overly easy game. And there's some gear that you can equip later on, a lot of gear that you can equip later on, actually, that, like, really breaks the game, because it gives you a lot of attack power. So we're gonna check it out, but I'm not gonna have that gear equipped, because I don't want to feel like I'm cheating the game or anything. You know? Like, that's not really fun, so... We'll check it out. We'll play with it, but I'm not gonna keep it equipped. And after this fight, I think we should have our first level up. Right? Yes! I said that preemptively. I already knew the answer. I've played this game enough. I know after this fight, you get the first level up with Mario. So anyway, here we go. We have 6 stats in Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. You have HP, which is obviously health points, BP, which will be relevant later. Power, which is your attack power. You do more damage. Defense... You take less damage. Speed, you move before other enemies if your speed is higher. And Stash, which is like a lucky hit. The one thing that separates Superstar Saga from later Mario and Luigi games is it kind of does this. It doesn't immediately stop when you press A. So it does feel like a little bit more luck is involved with timing the A button press to get a good stat upgrade, you know? But anyway. That's another thing. You can break this game just by, like, constantly upgrading attack power on every level up. And the thing is, when you upgrade when you upgrade a stat more, you do get worse numbers on the wheel. But the thing is, it kind of doesn't matter, because if you just keep upgrading attack power, you're still going to be, like, really overpowered anyway. So it's kind of a not very good way of balancing the game, not gonna lie. I've heard the game is infinitely easier if you spend all the bonus points on power. Yes, it is. This game is a lot easier if you spend all the bonus points on power. Anyway, I'm going to move, like, a little bit closer to my microphone. Even though I'm probably going to be a little bit louder as a result. I just kind of don't feel like sitting super far away today. Anyway. Here's a little first strike tutorial. because we need a tutorial for every little thing. That's something the Mario Luigi series is bad about, but I don't need to explain that. At the very least, it's not nearly as bad in this game as it is in some later games, which have you, like, do the same thing, like, go through the same tutorial twice, because conditions are slightly different. See also Partners in Time and Dream Team, but anyway. Dream Team's a little bit more justified, but Partners in Time is not justified. Is canon that mustaches make you luckier? Yeah, bro. You know what? Let's make Luigi a lucky guy today. I think Luigi's feeling pretty lucky, you know? He's got some pretty bad luck right now. Let's make him luckier. See? Look at that. Nice luck there. I got a 3. I got a 3 on the roulette. That's the highest number. For right now, like this early in the game. But, you know. Easy peasy. So that's what it's like to have facial hair. Yeah, the more facial hair you have, the luckier of a person you are. You're gonna go to punch someone and it's gonna hurt them twice as hard. Sometimes. But it'll be more sometimes if you have more facial hair. I want to see a list of all the names they have called Luigi. Well, Green Stash is the big one, but there's also Mr. Lean and Green. There's that green guy, I think. I think was not part of the name there. There was... what else? I don't know. There's been a whole bunch of names they've called Luigi, but Green Stash is like the big one. Anyway, I like these save albums for another reason, by the way. I didn't bring this up before, but I really like how it gives you a little like name to every tiny area that you're at. Like, areas within areas get names, as long as there's a save album there. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. And I think they might have done it, like, even more in the Superstar Saga remake, if I'm remembering correctly anyway. Maybe not. I don't remember if it actually does area names in the Superstar Saga remake, but if it does, I think they might have added even more, since you can just save, like, pretty much anywhere. So, you know. Anyway, nice little problem-solving skills, you know? Gotta get the crane to move the cargo. Luigi's middle name is Cargo, so there you go. We moved Luigi. The L stands for luck. Yeah, clearly. So anyway, here's Cacletta. Ooh, the evil witch. The evil witch. I've seen... you know, I'm not gonna lie. I thought she and Tasma were related. Because, like, I played Mario Luigi Dream Team as my second Mario Luigi game. So when I played Superstar Saga, like, I went back and played it. I saw Cacletta, and, like, the design was so similar to Tasma in my mind. I was like, are they related? Are they related characters? No, they're not related. But anyway. Say hi to Fawful. Love your humor? Really? I don't know. I don't really feel like I'm on my A game tonight. I got like 4 hours of sleep earlier, and like I said, I've pretty much run dry on things that I can talk about. So, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you like it, great. I'm glad you like it. I'm great you like it. I'm great. I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the GOAT. And I will demonstrate that now by not getting hit in this fight at all. I'm just gonna whoop him. So anyway, have you ever been able to tell if someone's going to attack you by the color of their words when they talk? Me neither. I'm glad Puffle came back as a major villain. No, don't spoil it. No, don't spoil it. But yeah, Puffle's one of the coolest characters in the series. I really love how the Mario and Luigi series kind of has like this sort of semi-continuity between the first 3 games, especially the first and third game, but the second game's kind of there as like a little bit of a bridge, like, oh, look, he's gonna do this in a future game. Oh, I do love how Puffle is just like pretty much the connecting character, the connecting character between these games. It's really cool. Anyway, you may have noticed, I started this out with 10 HP and 10 BP on Mario. I have not used any items. Mario now has 12 HP. There are auto heals in this game. Quite a few of them, actually. And it's actually a bit similar to Paper Mario, but it's a little bit less obvious, I guess. So, for those who are familiar with the way the first 2 or 3 Paper Mario games work, is at the end of every chapter, or rather after every chapter, you get a full, like, stat heal on all characters. You get a full stat heal. So, or I don't know, does it happen in Super Paper Mario? I think it does. I'm pretty sure it does. At least, I know it happens in the first 2 games. But, you get a full heal, but Superstar Saga also does that. But it's much more sneaky about it. It doesn't, like, make it clear at all that this is happening. And because the numbers in this game are, like, generally higher, it's kind of like, it's not really noticeable. But you do get auto heals after every tutorial fight and after every boss fight. Every tutorial fight and every boss fight, you get an auto heal. I think. I'm pretty sure. Actually, no. For the tutorial fights, I think it happens before, maybe? No, it might be. I don't know. It might depend from tutorial to tutorial. Tutorial to tutorial. Sorry. But yeah, and Partners in Time does the same thing, by the way. I can't remember if it heals you for tutorial fights, but I do know that it heals you after boss fights. And it's the last Mario and Luigi game to do so. Because starting in Bowser's Inside Story, they actually gave a crap about making sure you had good ways to heal. So they got rid of the auto heal after boss fights in that game. And it has not come back. Not even in the Superstar Saga remake. That said, you do still get healed for tutorials, but that's because of tutorials. And the game also makes it clear that it's healing you. Superstar Saga is a very sneaky game. Statistically speaking, it's a very sneaky game. It does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Anyway, I told you I'm the greatest of all time. I didn't get hit. Puffle becomes the mayor. Yeah, Puffle becomes the mayor. He's the mayor villain. Anyway, welcome to Stardust Fields, the first of 2 major areas we're going to be exploring today. Hi, Dry. Soon my account name will be Cheese Dev. Cool. Anyway, these Koopas are dead. God, he sounds like he's actually, like, in a lot of pain. Like, more pain. Like on the brink of dying a lot of pain. Ha! No, he didn't. Wait, yes he did. This is the border right here. Alright, say hello to the border jump minigame. Basically, this is like a little jump rope minigame. You get the idea. But we're going to be hanging around here longer than you might think I will. Because I'm bad at it. No, I'm kidding. I do have the tendency to get hit, like, on this first level. Like, every time. It's the same spot. I always get hit. It's really weird. But, there are multiple levels to every minigame in this game, which means we're going to be trying to clear all of those levels. It's not necessarily required for completion, I just want to show them off, I guess. That said, there is one minigame that I will not be able to do that, because I'm sorry, I don't have the thinking skills to be able to give it a full clear. Again, not required, but, you know. Oh, can I unplug this? Like, it's not going to yell at me, is it? Okay, there we go. I don't know why I didn't think to do that before. You just unplug the Ethernet after booting up the app. Anyway, I like these little, like... what are they? Are they supposed to be Hammer Bros? They're a bit different looking. Don't explain the hammer, bro. Or the border jump, please. Anyway, I'm gonna call them hammer bros. I like the little designs here. They're very cute. That's the one! That's the part where I always get hit. Because I just, like, forget that they go slow there. Very cool. Incredible jumping. Okay. They're in lots of pain. Good music plays. Yeah, pretty much. Or like World 1-1 in the background? Me too. Alright, there we go. Now let's go back in. The infamous Border Jump 2 challenge. Now, I might take a few tries on these, because unfortunately, I do not remember them quite as well. Oop, yep. Already messed up. Uh-huh, nice try. No! Okay. I completely screwed up with Luigi. Okay, let's try again. Oh, why did I just not jump there? I'm kind of stupid. No way. Stupid moment. Why do they wiggle around like that? They're goofy. Goofy little fellows. Alright, there we go. That's Border Jump 2. There's like 5 levels to this, I think. Or maybe it's like 4, and then... Well, you'll see. Hey, I've cleared level 2! So I get... 2 Tiki Beans. I have not done anything in this game that would involve beans at all, but because this is here, I'm already getting beans, like super early on. Alright, here we go. Super Border Jump. This is level 3. This is a pretty good way to grind Tiki Beans, like, early on in the game. Okay, I feel like I remember this one a bit better than Border Jump 2, not gonna... Oh, well, I messed that up. Not saying I'm good at it, but I remember it. Nah, oh. Stop going so fast! Stop it! Alright, was that it? Alright, yeah, there we go. Okay. See, got that one first try. The battle theme for this game goes hard. Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. Just you wait until you hear the remake. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Some people don't like the remake. I'm sorry, the remake's battle music. I do like the remake's battle music, but, you know. Anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good way to grind Tiki Beans, like, super early on. But you're probably not going to actually need that many of them. So... don't really sit here and grind. Like, you'll be fine. Super Border Jump Sunshine. Here we go. Already messed up. Yeah, I don't really remember this one that well. I do remember that part, though. Ah! Oh no! Okay. There we go. That's Super Border Jump Sunshine. But we're not done yet. I think. I'm pretty sure we're not done yet. Clear level 4. Can't wait for Super Water Jump Wonder. Oh, that's gonna come in the Nintendo Switch U version of Superstar Saga in 20 something. No. Oh, here we go. The complete border jump. Okay. So this is going to be all 4 border jump levels combined. And obviously, if you mess it up, you mess it up. So don't do that. Uh-huh. I remembered. Okay. 2 more. Don't be bad at video game. No! I was bad at video game. No! Alright, one more. No! I didn't get my jump. Oh, that was it. Dang, I got so close. I didn't get my jump there because I started too late. Well, imagine this is a Mario Party minigame. No. Alright, let's try again. That's lame. Oh my god, I almost landed on that rope. I almost landed on it. Alright, that's 1. How does 2 start again? Right, it's that. Ah! Whoop-ah! Alright. Time for number 3. Alright, let's not mess up here. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. Yeah, bro. Oh, that was really early. I'm surprised I did not get hit there. Oh! Whoop! 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 Whip it! Yep! Up! Wow! Yep! Up! Alright, one more. No! No! No, stop. Alright, is that it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Got it. Yay. Okay, there you go. That's the complete border jump. Level 5. Some great jumping. Give me all the beans. All of them. Yeah. So that's the thing. When you clear the top level of a minigame, you get like 7 beans in this game. I think it's 8 in the remake. I think. I don't know. I could be getting some stuff mixed up. But you get 7 beans when you clear the top level of a minigame from what I remember in Superstar Saga. So, there you go. Anyway, thank you. Oh, wait. You gotta have a map. You get a map of the Bean Bean Kingdom. Don't get lost. Anyway, these pipes are pretty important. They're going to be part of completion. You do have to track these pipes down. There's like 9 of them in the game, I think. So we'll be making sure. I'll make sure to show off where they all are. They may not necessarily be in order, especially because there's like, what, 2 or 3 of them scattered around Bean Bean Fields, just like those alone. So, not going to be fully in order. But we'll make sure to go back and get any ones that we missed. Cool. I love the rumble so much. I've always played this game on my Wii U. I played this game on my Wii U. But because of that, I never got to experience the rumble. This is my first time getting to experience rumble. Anyway, oops, I messed that up. There we go. Alright, we have to make sure, like, I kind of made this mistake already, but we have to make sure not to hit any of these blocks right now. I'm sorry. Because we're gonna need them in a bit. But, like, not right now. We don't want them right now. I do want you, though. Come here. It's kind of weird to me how a lot of GBA games have mostly simple sprites, and then there's stuff like that rope. Well, that's not a sprite. That's like a thing being drawn. Gotta go eat dinner? Alright, see ya. Got a little fun fact here, by the way. You're about to see what it is. Great timing. Could use the hanger. Kind of stuck. So, you see how Mario just, like, bounced off of Bowser a few times and got some coins out of that? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You know, I forget this guy's even supposed to be a king here. I don't know why. I always forget Tolstar's supposed to be, like, the king of Stardust Fields. I don't know, nobody really talks about him, and he never gets brought up again in this game. Not that it's a serious game, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's why you need those coins. Or that's why he gets those coins. Because it is possible, by continually running away from fights prior to this moment, to lose all of your coins. And so, in the beta, actually, they didn't have that whole coin thing implemented yet. Mario just jumped off of Bowser, and that was that. But, it's possible to lose all your coins by repeatedly running away from fights prior to this moment. And so, you know, it wouldn't really make much sense to say, oh, 0 mushroom coins equals 10 bean coins. Well, that's not good enough. So, they actually, like, put that there as a failsafe. Like, you get 3 coins from Mario just bouncing off Bowser in that cutscene. As just, like, a little bit of a failsafe, you know? Just to make sure that this scene can actually, like, properly play out in some form. Even if, no matter what, the conversion rate just isn't going to make sense. 119 mushroom coins or 10 BB coins. Keep that in mind. We're gonna come back to that later. Now we're broke. We have nothing. Alright, actually, we can't even do anything over here. Alright, here we go. Now we can do stuff. Kind of. Sort of. Like I said, I don't think there's any hidden blocks in this area. I don't remember there being any. So that will, you know, that's going to be easy. This area is going to be pretty easy to complete. Hoo-Hoo Mountain is slightly more complicated, but for reasons we'll get to later, because we're not really going to be able to complete it right now. We'll just be able to get, like, as close to completion as we can. There's a lot going on in Hoo-Hoo Mountain. Bam. Easy win. Alright, I think now we are going to go ahead and upgrade attack power just a little bit so that we can make some of these fights go by faster. Alternatively, we can just get a 1. That's fine. But yeah, I'm not going to upgrade attack power too much in the series because I really don't want it to become super overly easy. This game's already easy enough for me. I don't need it being easy. I don't need it being even easier. That would just be a shame. Ooh, lucky! Wow. I purposefully upgraded Luigi's stash and Mario still got luckier than him. Or got lucky before him, rather. Oh well. We're gonna go ahead and give Luigi... BP's not really a problem in this game. We'll give him a little bit of speed. No, we won't. Here we go, look at these. Bicycle pads! This area is so weird to me, by the way, because, like, the way they portray it here makes it seem like this is all just a bunch of purple sand. I mean, the place is called Stardust Fields, right? So, like, it feels like this is all just, like, a bunch of, I don't know, maybe starry purple sand, whatever. Especially when you see, like, all the little dust blowing, like, everywhere. But then in the remake, they just made this whole place, like, a crystal floor texture, which is fine, I guess, but I don't know, the more I think about it, the more weird it gets. Like, why is this whole place just like a big mass of purple crystal? With, like, a few bits of, I don't know, I guess broken stars scattered about. Like, what? I don't know, doesn't really make sense to me, but whatever. I feel like it would have been cooler looking if they just made if they just, like, actually made, like, purple sand, but had it be, like, really sparkly, I guess. That would have been pretty, and would have also made at least a little bit more sense than just an entire valley of just nothing but crystal? I don't know. Oh, hey, there you go. Look at that. Someone who actually knows Luigi. Anyway, I'm probably going to skip through the tutorial text just a little bit. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't really think it's super important that I have it, like, on the screen. I don't think anyone really cares, but if I see something that looks like it has a bit more personality, I guess I'll make sure it's here. Anyway, yeah. Can't really decline it because you do need these moves to progress. Pretty quiet without him. I mean, it's pretty quiet in general. It's nighttime in the U.S., which means it's like really nighttime in Germany. So like all those people are gone right now, and I mean, you know, Andre just left to eat dinner, so you know. I do wish I started the stream earlier. I feel like I would be able to talk a little bit more because I'd have more interaction going on and everything, but this is fine. It's one of my favorite games ever. I can make it work. I just do feel like every stream after this one is gonna be, like, better. Spin! I love spin. Don't you love spin? Nope. That moon looks really close. I don't know why. That's like that's a thing with the Mario series I've noticed actually. Every time the moon is present, it always looks like super close. Why is the moon so close to this planet? At least I'm still here. Yeah, you're still here. Yep. Ready to roam. Okay, so time to go into explanation mode. So if you're going to 100% complete this game, that includes unlocking advanced versions of Rose attacks, which, I mean, at this point, I'm sure you know what those are. I don't really have to explain those. And of course, you probably also know that every time you unlock a new Bros move in the overworld, that corresponds to a Bros attack in battle. Right. So here's the thing. You're not going to get the Bros attack until, like, a little bit later. Like, there's going to be about 4 or 5 fights, from what I remember, where you're just allowed to sort of play around before you get to the actual Bros attack tutorial. So, with that in mind, just do them anyway. Like, you already have them unlocked. So, just start doing them, and the more you can successfully pull off a Bros attack, the more it'll count toward actually unlocking the advanced version, which, again, like I said, is required for completion. So, get as early of a start as you can.
Oh, no.
Or have that happen. Well, I don't really feel like doing this. I want to get an early start on my Bros attacks. That means not starting a battle with a weird trip from the front. There we go. Okay. So first up, we have Splash Bros. Oh, there's 3 levels, by the way. Again, the game's gonna explain that. If you know what you're doing, just automatically go to level 3. Same deal. What I find interesting about the Bros attacks in this game is that they actually do have, like, varying levels of BP costs at levels 1 and 2. But when you set them to the difficulty that they should be at, once you know what you're doing, all of them just cost only 3 or 4 BP, and it's really weird. Like, it's not like they do progressively more damage in this game, it's more like they all have different uses, so, you know, I guess it makes sense somewhat, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, why is this attack 3, and why is this attack also 3 BP, and why is this one also 3 BP, and this one's 4? You know? Especially because that just means you can keep using Bros attacks, like, constantly. There's not really any incentive to upgrade BP, since the Bros attacks already cost as little as they do anyway. it's such a non-issue in this game, you know? And I think the remake did fix that up a lot, because Bros attacks actually do cost, like, increasingly more BP, but they also do increasingly more damage, or, well, more obviously increasingly more damage. The Bros attacks are very unbalanced in this game. Like, I'd argue Splash Bros is about as good damage-wise as base level Chopper Bros. Advanced Chopper Bros, no. Nothing beats that one. Except for Advanced Knockback Bros. But even then, that doesn't beat it because both of them have the ability to theoretically go on infinitely. Which means one doesn't beat the other. The Bros attacks are fun to pull off once you learn them. Oh, for sure. That's another reason why I like this game so much. The Bros attacks are actually fun and don't take like 30 seconds of your time, sometimes more depending on the game. They're just really quick, you know? Apart from the infinitely ongoing ones, though. No, wait, not yet, actually. Go back. Because it's going to be a tutorial soon anyway, so I'm going to get a free PP restore. So, don't waste your honey syrups here. Save them for now. Oh, this would have been a good fight to practice on. Oh well. I will try to show off every Bros attack, by the way. I'm sorry for the long silence, I was just focused. I will try to show off every Bros attack in this game, including the advanced versions, but there's some that are definitely not going to get used very much at all, because I just don't really find them that useful personally. So, you know. I remember trying to make an RPG with timed attacks and dodges like that, but I didn't get far. Well, someday you'll be able to do it if you put your mind to it. Anyway, here's your Bros attack tutorial. I don't think we really need to read the text. Also, this is really funny. I find it funny how they just, like, come up stacked up onto a bunch of fighter flies. I don't know how they even managed to pull that off. But, like, they're just stacked up onto a bunch of them. And then they just spin jump, like, all of them away except for one? What was the point of all that? It's just silly, it's goofy. Yes, I saw this earlier. I do find it strange how they do give you, like, those 3 fights to potentially play around with the Bros attacks. But despite that, they still give you a full tutorial on it. It's really weird. It's like this game tries to let you learn for yourself, but then at the same time, it doesn't. It was a Mega Man game, and I tried to have him roll and Proto Man on the team. Roll and Proto Man on the team, but I didn't get far. Aww. Oh yeah, I also like how they just show you right there that you can just, like, press left and right to quickly exit a menu. That's a cool little detail. Yes, yes, whatever. Okay. Move out. It unfortunately will not drop January 7th. No! Alright, well, see, there you go. Point exactly. That's like exactly what I was talking about. After tutorials, it just gives you like, or even no, that was during the tutorial, or like before it or something. Because I had these numbers in the tutorial. So, yes, tutorials do give you a full stat restore in this game. Keep that in mind, so that you don't waste your items. I don't like how the tutorial, like, unsets your mode, by the way. That's a little icky. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it only did it for Splash Bros, though. Weird. Perp. Perp. For sure. Perp. Oh, I should mention, so I did bring up Paper Mario as a comparison for, like, the stat restores. This is where Mario Luigi and Paper Mario differ a little bit. You do not get a full restore on level ups. Oh, come on, man. Rude. Oh, come on, I keep missing these. If I remember correctly, the amount of times you have to pull off Splash Bros and Bounce Bros to unlock the advanced versions is somewhere in like the high teens, I think, but it's different for every attack in the game. So keep that in mind. I think... I could be wrong. I think... Chopper Bros and Knockback Bros are somewhere around the 20s. Cheese cracker, wahaha, just kids. Yep, hope you're having fun spamming. Okay. Oh, there we go, look at that. Actual, like, good stat upgrade. Guten Abend, LoganDV Gates. S-Gates. Honestly, I know I'm sitting here doing these attacks right now, but really, I don't think you even have to grind necessarily for these first few. Or, like, these first two, rather. Because it's short enough that you're gonna end up having the advanced versions pop up before you unlock Chopper Bros and Knockback Bros anyway. It's just, I think it could be useful to have them for one of the upcoming boss fights. Not necessarily this one, but one of the later ones. I think it could be useful to have it for that because... I mean, well, you'll see. Actually, almost like this Luigi dance more than the Wandering Battle. What do you mean? That's a level up screen. Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, be careful not to do it, or be careful not to overdo it, by the way, because you only get so many honey syrup jars here, and keep in mind, you do have to fight a boss at the end of this area. So don't overdo it on the Rose Attack grinding. I mean, after all, I'm already about to have to use two of them, or like, you have to use my second one, and I only have two left. So, you know. Don't overdo it, don't overdo it. Anyway, this is how you're meant to do this area. You're supposed to go, like, up here, and if you fall down, then you end up having to deal with the fighter flies, but, like, I don't care. I want to grind. Yeah, you're supposed to, like, do it around this area. Let me show what it's supposed to look like, I guess. Don't forget about this stuff over here. But also, there's another bicycle pad. That leads to nothing. I don't know why. What? What is the point of that one? Okay, here we go. Okay. So there is some more stuff to get up here if you're going for 100%. Not too much. Just a couple of question blocks. Don't forget about them, though. Alright, anything else? Oh yeah, there's one. Okay. Just that one. Alright, gonna do a quick scan through the area just to make sure I got everything, and then we're gonna head on to the boss fight. Oh yeah. So that's the pipe room. Pretty sure I got everything here. Fairly certain I got everything in this room. Would I have missed anything here? I don't think so. Oh wait, hold on, up here. Yeah, see, that's why we did the scan. That's why we did the scan. I could have missed that. So don't forget about that block either if you're going for 100%. Almost took the wrong one. Almost. And there's just that one block there. Okay. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's everything. So, let's go ahead and get on with the boss fight. Here you go. 161 coins. I get to keep none of it. For now. So this is our first real boss fight of the game, but it's pretty easy, because it's the first boss. Would you expect anything less? Oh, there we go. We've already got advanced bounce bros. I guess we could go ahead and show it off. It'll be useful later on. It might take me a try or two to get right though. Oh, yeah, look at that. I messed it up. Alright. We're gonna have to give it another try, I guess. There you go. It's basically a very quick sequence of A, B, B, A. That's how you do it. But we're not going to use it because it does less damage than regular Bounce Bros right now. And in general, it just does. So, we'll keep things nice and clean for now in terms of Bounce Bro usage. God, I'm not used to this fight taking so long. There we go. I did finish a sort of prototype for that Mega Man game where you could do a practice fight against Proto Man. Oh, cool. Let's go ahead and upgrade Mario's stash a little bit. Speed could be a good thing to upgrade, but I would not recommend upgrading speed for Mario because it's kind of a waste in this game. Mario's speed gets some pretty insane upgrades just by default, so it's not really worth it to go after it, unless you really think you need it for some reason. But most of the time, Mario's going to move first in a battle because he has a really high speed stat. So, just letting you know. So there we go, that's the first area cleared. That's Stardust Fields, and next up we've got Hoo Hoo Mountain, which we will try to clear to the best of our ability, but you know. Anyway, swag jump. Oh, I messed it up. Swag jump. No? Oh, it's harder than I thought. There we go. Third tries the charm. Third tries the charm. Okay, there we go. Do not turn the power off or remove the game pack. Okay. I'm kidding. Alright, so right here we've already got some more goodies to collect. I don't know if this would count as Stardust Fields or as Hoo Hoo Mountain. But either way, you should get it. Alright. The superstars of the Mushroom Kingdom would never come here. Why is that? Why would nobody from the Mushroom Kingdom ever want to come to the Bean Bean Kingdom? You saying it's a rundown place or something? Or an odd helmet and spoke of mustard and fink wraps. What? How does that look anything like... What? What? How? What? That's all you have to go on. So what made you think Mario and Luigi... What? Neither of them wear an odd helmet nor speak of mustard and fink wraps. Why did they think Mario and Luigi were... Okay. You know, maybe this is why the Mushroom Kingdom... Why nobody would ever visit the Bean Bean Kingdom. Because they're stupid. They're stupid. It's like that one Ikari Warriors code that brings the character back to life. In case you're confused, I'm referring to ABB. Yes. Alright, see, this is one of those rooms that I was talking about where there's not really a whole lot we can do right now. Because there's a lot of stuff that's hidden behind later moves in the game and upgrades of later moves, including stuff beyond these boulders, so we won't be able to do this right now. We'll come back to it, though. Oh, I'm bad at that. Anyway, there's also these little bean holes right here. once again, can't do anything about it right now, so we'll have to come back. So yeah, Stardust Fields is basically your introduction to just like being able to get everything, I guess, seeing what you can do. Hoo Hoo Village and Hoo Hoo Mountain are pretty much the first time where you realize, hey, this is an RPG, there's going to be stuff I'm going to have to come back for if I want to complete this game. So, yeah, there you go. You know, I gotta wonder what it's like, just living in a house on a bridge with, like, a large portion of your house broken off and a big waterfall there. Like, yeah, I'm sure it's like a safety hazard, but I have to imagine it's kind of, well, I don't want to say nice, but, I mean, really, you just have a waterfall right there, just an open space to a waterfall, maybe with, like, a misty breeze flowing into your house. That's gotta feel great, right? Like, that's gotta be really nice and cozy, provided you don't fall, that is. But hey, even still, at least do a bunch of water, so I mean, it's not instant death, I guess? I mean, by Mario standards, that's fine. If you land in water, you're fine. So... Anyway, fun fact, in that previous room where I was just at, just north of that lady that talks about Boblanadon, there's a guy who sells nuts in the remake. That's right, he sells nuts. In pairs of 3. It's... Or, not pairs, but rather sets of 3? I don't know. It's weird. The mysterious remnants of a once great people, and that's this whole thing about like these ancient people and like all these weird things that are kind of left over. It's cool, but it feels very real, I guess, in the sense that it never really gets explored again. Like, yep, it happened. I don't know. Yes, I have heard of them. Oh look, this guy's got the right idea. He's also dead now. Oh no, what are we gonna do? It's not like we can't just hold on to it and walk around. There's a very visible edge there, but... Video games. Rip that one random guy? Yep, he's dead now. Never gonna see him again, I think. Kind of. I'm fairly certain. I could be misremembering, but I don't think that guy's there. Pictographs on the walls here are ancient letters known as hieroglyphs. They represent the countless jokes developed by the ancient Hoo-Hoo civilization. See, this is a very non-serious game. Anyway, this cave actually does not lead toward progress from what I remember. Rather, it just kind of exists as a location. Just like with some stuff that you can get, I guess. Yeah. And once again, there's actually something here, but we can't worry about it right now. So we'll come back. We'll come back. Wow, that was a really long block. Anyway. See what I mean? They like the mist of the waterfall. Got something very interesting over here. Yeah, I think you know what I'm gonna say next. Anyway, so there's this little machine over here. Hold on. Can we do something with this right now? We can. Okay. So, if you spit water in there, it spits out a coin. I don't know if that machine has any other function. I don't think it does. I feel like I remember there being something about like, oh, if you do it enough times, or like if you get lucky enough or whatever, it'll spit out a mushroom instead of a coin. So I guess we could try to see if that'll happen, but I don't really know if I want to sit here and just keep doing this. It's not really the most interesting. It's not the most interesting thing ever. But we will come back here, so I guess if anything, we can just look into it and see. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. There's a mushroom. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'll still look into it anyway, just to make sure. And if there is something else, then, well, we'll get it when we come back here. Let me try just a few more times. That's a coin. That's a coin. And once more. Oh wait, did I miss? What was that? Okay, well, once more again, I guess. There you go. Yeah, so I just missed. Okay. Well, yeah, at least Mario's hydrated. Keeping Mario very hydrated here. Anyway, we will be back. But for now, let's go this way. So, this bridge is a thing. This bridge is a funny thing. There are 3 conditions to having this bridge be built. Because yes, the bridge does have to be built for you to progress. There are 3 conditions that have to be met here, but the game doesn't really make it clear. So, let's go ahead and read this guy's text real quick. Bridge suddenly breaks. Have a bad feeling about this. Could be something awful. Yada yada yada. Go talk to the villagers and come back. Okay, so they basically tell you to just go talk to the villagers. But basically, what you're doing here, there are 3 conditions to meet to have this bridge be built. The first condition, they don't have to be done in any specific order, but you do have to reload the room if you do the, well, this condition last. Basically, the 3 conditions are, 1, you have to have talked to, I think, this yellow guy, but maybe it could be any of them. I don't know, the yellow guy's most convenient, so talk to him. You have to have been blocked off by Fawful down at the bottom. And the last condition that you have to meet is you have to have experienced this scene with Sledge and Mallet. Now granted, in the remake, one of those conditions will just be met automatically, since not everyone would actually think to talk to the bridge people. So the bridge person just comes and talks to you. But, you know, the other 2 you still have to meet on your own. And the game doesn't necessarily make that clear. The Jump and Hammer Kings. At what point did Luigi hold a hammer, or wield a hammer, prior to this game? Because he sure didn't in Paper Mario, nor Super Mario RPG. So I don't know, I guess playing as Luigi and experiencing that one cutscene in Super Mario World where Luigi just destroys a tower with a hammer? I guess? I don't know, just not really sure what makes Mario and Luigi the jump and hammer kings. When has Luigi ever really wielded a hammer, you know? We'll be back for that. Anyway, see? Here you go. Bridge is built. But like I said, if you do talk to this guy last after accomplishing the other two things, then basically all you have to do is... I mean, really, you could just go in here. It reloads the room. So, there you go. Let me talk to this guy real quick. Okay. Alright, Hoo Hoo Mountain. I don't think there's really too much here that's like, oh, we have to come back for this. There are some beans, which, again, we obviously cannot get right now. But, you know, not of super big importance. We'll get them. We'll get them. Anyway, look at that. We're getting Woo Beans now, too, because of the beanies. That is a drop of... That is something that beanies can drop. They can drop Woo Beans. So, you're going to be getting a lot of beans, like, early on in the game, if you're doing completion. I always find that attack difficult to counter. Like when they trip, because they always just get up and then they come at you, but they don't stick around under you like with the other version of that attack. They just immediately back away, so it's kind of difficult to counter it. You can counter it though, it is possible. This game doesn't heal at save points like Undertale and Deltarune, right? No. What? No. No Mario game heals at save points from what I can remember. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they don't. Wow, I'm really bad at landing on enemies sometimes. Too late. Still too late. It's just so much quicker, man. I love it. Even down to, like, the jumps only being one jump. It's just, it makes it so much quicker. There we go. Look at that. I got the counter. Alright, I'm gonna slow down on Mario's Bros attacks. Splash Throws requires, like, a few more usages to unlock than Bounce Bros. And I'm sure I'm gonna get it anyway in the upcoming boss fight, so it'll be fine. There was something down here, right? Yeah. Okay, well, nothing I can get right now. Let's go ahead and show off what the dry bones are capable of doing. Fun fact, by the way. There's a stronger variant of these dry bones later on in the game, also called dry bones, though called Elite Dry Bones in the Superstar Saga remake. And I actually got to draw them for the game. No, not the game. The Dry Bones art collab. There was a big Dry Bones art collab where a bunch of artists drew like different versions of Dry Bones throughout the whole series. And I got to draw the one from Superstar Saga because I love this game. I could swear it feels like when the head is moving toward Mario, it moves slower. I could be totally wrong, but it feels like it is. Let's go ahead and get some more HP. Or not. Bad choice. Should have gone BP. Idiot! Heh. Here we go. Wow, I'm getting pretty unlucky with these level ups. Oh well. Do you get? What's up here? Right, okay. Yeah, at this point, I'm not going to try to force the commentary anymore, so if I become quiet from this point onward, I do apologize. I just don't really have much more to say. I will try to think of stuff when it's relevant, but I don't really have much more to say, so I'm going to try to stop forcing it and just sit here until I can think of something, or until one of y'all has something you want to talk about. It's so weird. It feels like you don't really get to jump sometimes when using those blocks, and only when using those blocks. I don't understand why that is. I could not... God. There we go. You know, it's kind of funny how, like, this game uses larger numbers than Super Mario RPG, I would say. Like, all the way into the forest maze. That's, like, really late into Chapter 2. I was still only getting 5 experience from every fight. And here, I'm getting, like, 15 experience from every fight. It's a little goofy. It's a little goofy. Oops, I'm stupid. Hey, look at that first damage of the run. Which game are you most excited for next year, aside from TTYD? Well, what all is coming out next year? Oh, I guess Mario vs. Donkey Kong, actually. I'm pretty excited for that one. Anyway, real quick, something that I like to do. Clear out the enemies in this room before you try to bring the water over. Actually, when does Princess Peach Showtime come out? Does that come out in February? I don't know when Princess Peach Showtime comes out, but that would be one that I would consider myself to be at least somewhat excited for, so. I think I am more excited for Mario vs. Donkey Kong, though, because, like, I grew up playing all the Mario vs. Donkey Kong games, except for the first one. I never played the first one. Which is sad, because that's, like, the one that everyone loves. People don't like the direction with the mini Marios. But, like, that's the best Mario vs. Donkey Kong I grew up with. So, like, I never got to play the one that everyone claims is good. So, I'm glad I'm finally going to be getting that in some form. Even though it's, like, a full remake and not really the original. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. I'll take it. So, fun fact, you may be wondering, why is this ledge here? Is there anything on this ledge? The answer is no. There's nothing on that ledge. But, there was something on that ledge. In the beta version of Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, in the beta ROM that got leaked, there is a question block there. And I'm pretty sure that got moved down to here. But, you know, there was a question block there. That's what that ledge was for. And now it's just useless, I guess? I don't know. Felt like pointing that out. It's a really fun puzzle game, but, well, puzzle platformer. But yeah, I get what you mean.
Oh, no.
Oopsie. I also have never played the original Donkey Kong 94, by the way, in case you're wondering. Like, I've played neither of them. And that's kind of sad. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. I do find it interesting how the music in the overworld actually stops whenever you go to save. I wonder why that is. Anyway. Hi there. Not yet. Okay, now. Collect 10 hoo-hoo spirits within 30 seconds. Do not fall off the ledges. Easy peasy. You just have to be really strategic with your spin jumps. And remember, you don't have to hold all the way. That is something I feel like a lot of people don't realize. You don't have to keep holding the direction of your spin jump the whole time you do it. I mean, yes, you do have to keep holding it in order to move that far, but you don't have to hold it like the whole way. Just stop once you're over the middle of the platform, and you'll find that you have an easier time collecting the hoo-hoo spirits. You know? Anyway, there we go. Ooh, whoopsie. There's also Shantae Advance and Braid coming to Nintendo Switch next year. That is true. Alright, here we go. Well, I mean, Mario moves first, so it's not really that useful in this fight. Advanced Bounce Bros will get some use eventually, in like one fight later on. But for now, I guess, I don't know, if there's ever a situation where it's Luigi's turn and there's 2 pillars left, then that's when we could use it. I don't know. Overall, very simple mini-boss here. I wouldn't even really call it a boss fight, but this game doesn't really have a dedicated mini-boss theme. Oh wait, actually, here we go. Okay, so here's the thing. Keep in mind, whenever you select a target with Bounce Bros, when you do Advanced Bounce Bros, Luigi will always be the one to bounce toward the selected target. So, with that in mind, if Mario has more attack power than Luigi, then select the target that you don't want Luigi to go for. As long as there's 2 targets. If there's 3 targets, no, you just have to select that one. But, you know. There you go. Very efficient way to take care of this boss fight. See, Bounce Bros does get some use after all. Oops. Oh, I messed that one up. No, and it has 2 HP too, so like, that just did nothing pretty much. Ah! Unfortunate. I even messed that up. Well. Wait. What happened there? What? Wait. Wait, I've never had this happen before. What's gonna happen if I try to do this? The game's not about to break on me, is it? Oh. Okay. Okay. Huh. I don't know what to think about that. That was weird. I've never seen that happen before. I guess it just doesn't expect you to just destroy both pillars like that in one go? I don't know. That was so weird. Oh, hey, look, there we go. Advanced Flash Bros. Alright, you're gonna get to see that in the next boss fight, I promise. I'm not gonna use it on any of the field enemies, though. And I'll give it a little bit more of an explanation for exactly how it works, since I kind of feel the need to do that. Yeah, baby, another one! Pizza Tower would be cool to have on Switch. It would be cool. Don't forget about these blocks over on these pillars over here. Have you played it before? What, Pizza Tower? No, I have not. Okay, I'm not really sure why that exclamation block is there, by the way. Because, like, it's not like we had to go out of our way to find this. It just gave that to us, and then it turns on a thing up there that we need, so... Could that not have just been on by default? What's the point of that block? I don't know. Weird game. Weird game. Oh, here we go. Here's a Rex. Okay, so we got some fun behaviors here. I'm gonna not land on the Rex real quick. Or at least I'm gonna try not to. Is there anything I can do? Not really, because I just had a boss fight. I don't think you can cancel a run either. So, okay, that works. So yeah, you can't do anything about that because like, granted, I didn't even try to jump, but with the Rexes, when they're at full height in the original Superstar Saga, you cannot jump over their attacks at all. So you do have to flatten them down a little bit, and they do have two levels of being flattened. There you go. I played one of the betas, haven't gotten the chance to get it on Steam yet. Oh. Is it a fun game? That's a stupid question. How much fun is it? Do you like it a lot? Hey, look at that, there we go. Also, wait, do first strikes? I guess first strikes don't do anything against them. I might be thinking of later games. Yeah, I probably am. Right. Oh wait, here, I forgot to show this off. Luigi does not like getting a whole bunch of water in his gut. Electric Pizza Tower is really fun, controls are super tight, and it's really satisfying to go fast. Oh, good. Syrup. I got syrup out of that? Did I? What do you mean I didn't land on him? Man, come on. Aw, what? I did that too early? I'm gonna cry. Once more, there's some stuff here that we can't get. It's gonna be alright. No! Cruel game, cruel game. Oh, that's something to note. You can go upstairs faster, by the way, if you spin jump. That only applies to the original game, though, I think. I don't know. In the remake, it doesn't really matter too much, because as long as you jump before going onto a staircase, you're going to keep that, like, good momentum as you go up it. So, I'd argue it's even easier in the remake to just keep a good speed going upstairs. There we go. Another pretty cool platform on Steam I'd recommend is Mission in Snowdrift Land. Started as a flash game to advertise Nintendo's holiday 2006 lineup as a digital advent calendar with a level for each day. Nintendo put a game on Steam. I do apologize, but I find that at least somewhat difficult to see. Oh, a flash game. I'm sorry. It was taken down after 2006 and brought back briefly in 2012 only to disappear again. Okay. My bad. I completely misunderstood what you said. Last year, it just got a full remake by the original developers with the Nintendo content patched out. Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's cool. No! What do you mean that wasn't far enough? I'm gonna cry. I am bad at video games sometimes. There. Hey, we're near the end. Anyway, this is a pretty cool thing. You get a nice little view of the Bean Bean Kingdom through this telescope. You can make out Tiki Valley. You got Bean Bean Castle and Bean Bean Fields. Right down this way is Chucklehuck Woods. You got the runway. That's Oho Oasis over there. Where's the There's the University, right over there. Weirdly, actually not connected to land like it should be. And then, of course, you've got a couple of other areas. Alright, let's go ahead and save. I do have good stats right now, right? Yeah, good enough. Okay, we can do it. Alright. You're going to be seeing a lot of a usage of advanced bounce bros in this fight. And by a lot, I mean not nearly as much as the Hoo-Hoo Rose fight. But, you know. I will show off advanced flash bros, but I don't think it does much more damage than the regular one. It's just more, like, useful for a different fight that we'll be doing next stream. That's a really rare stone, huh? Tell that to everything that we're standing on right now. Doesn't look super rare to me. Oh my goodness. You know what we get? We get a dragon! A Gugwa dragon. Ooh. And a Hoo-Hoo stone that will conveniently somehow fall straight into Sledge and Mallet's house. Jeez. If Bobanodon isn't dead from that shot, then I don't know what could hurt him. Anyway, here we go. Dragaho-Ho. This boss is interesting. He kind of just has, like, one attack, but he has something that he does later on that's kind of just the one attack, but closer to you. And he also has a squish mechanic. So that's cool, I guess. Anyway, here's Advanced Flash Bros. A. A. B. A. 13 damage. So, that was 13 damage, right? Let's see what the let's see what the regular does. Let's see what the regular does. 15 damage. So why would you ever want to use the advanced version? Well, it's because it can hit spiked enemies. It's a jump rose attack that can hit spiked enemies. It's very interesting. Unfortunately, there aren't really a whole lot of spiked bosses in this game, but I mean, it's still a possibility, I guess. Like, you can use it if you need to hit a spiked enemy for something with a jump attack. I don't know. All I'm saying is it works. And there is one boss where that will be relevant, but, you know. Anyway, so this Hoo-Hoo Stone has like 2 or 4 HP or something like that. We're not going to worry about it just yet. I just want to show off what he does when standing on it. Oh, I really messed that one up. Still messed it up. I always tend to mess it up with Mario. Anyway. Advanced Bounce Rose Dime. Okay, yeah, it's like 4 HP. Okay. Or maybe it's 5. I don't remember. Doesn't matter though. Should probably get Mario some more HP, maybe. Hey, there we go. That's a good number. That's a good number. Rude. All those 2s and 3s and I get a 2. Come on. No way, the dragon was Prince Peasley all along? No way, Prince Peasley is now... Actually, wait, is he? I don't know, sometimes whenever he flicks his hair like that, I could swear it looks like he's slightly lighter afterward. But I didn't see it that time. Maybe it was just an emulation error on the Wii U then. I'm not sure. That, or I really am just being blind right now. And thus begins a loving relationship. Actually, wait, no. Is he lighter? I don't know, man. Alright, well, that's it. I said I was going to be done after I beat the boss of Hoo-Hoo Mountain. So, that's all. We could go ahead and go get our hammers now, but I think it would be more convenient if I just end here, because if we get our hammers, that opens up a whole range of stuff that we can do. So, we'll get them next time. We will get them next time. Don't let me forget. I mean, I can't forget. Anyway, thank you for being here, Henry. I do apologize that the stream went on for so late, and that it even is this late, like at all. And I apologize to anyone watching the VOD later for how dry my commentary was, and how boring, and, you know, whatever. I apologize. It's just been a long day. But, future Superstar Saga streams, the next Superstar Saga stream will be better. I promise. I promise. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't know exactly when I'll get back to this, but we'll see. Bye!